Y'all have to understand. I'm sorry if I'm crashing out a little bit, but I'm so happy that Netflix is finally doing this because I have asked for years for that representation on this damn show for more than 10 years. Ever since this show came out, I didn't see that representation at all. Like, not at all. I didn't see that at all because every other time I saw it, and again, I know there were black women on the spectrum who were on the show, but it still isn't the same because they don't deal with, I can't say I deal with the same situations they deal with because they're black women. All I asked for one thing for Nick was one thing, to have a black male representation on the spectrum on that show. I was diagnosed when I was 16, and I've still had such a hard time dating. I still do because I've been single for more than 10 years. And it's so hard for me because I don't see anyone else who has the same situations like me as a black man on the spectrum in dating because it's so hard for me because I don't see that often. And yet at the same time, it's so hard for me because I didn't think I would ever see that, not even on something as simple as this show. Trust me, I've had some of my friends even ask if I've ever applied to the show, and I've never been accepted. Never. Never. So it's so hard for me even now, but to see that Logan exists, thank God, because y'all have no idea how hard it is for me, being how old I am, being on the spectrum, as I've been 16 diagnosed, and it's so hard for me. I've only been in a decent, barely a relationship, and I've dealt with so many times being rejected because of the simple fact of me being on the spectrum, because they don't know what to experience or what they should know when dealing with because of being on the spectrum. I already have two strikes against me, being a black man and being black and being a man. But the fact of being on the spectrum, no one's ever experienced that in dating. So it's hard for me dating, let alone it's hard for me for even somebody to accept in me dating because I have social interaction problems along with my social anxiety. So I was hoping and praying that that representation would be seen somewhere on television so other people will see it, or at least I could see. And lo and behold, Netflix finally got the message because I've been messaging Netflix for years. Can they please put that representation on a show like this? Because it's an opportunity they can show this. And now finally they did it with Logan. And while I've seen only a few clips of Logan's dating situations, I can feel for him because I've been there. I've been there. And I still am dealing with. Y'all have to understand. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm a sobbing wild baby, but at the same time, y'all have to understand how hard it is for me being by myself, not being able to find anyone to find love because I want that so bad, but it seems like the world doesn't want to give it to me because I'm just a hopeless romantic who is considerably to some people a red flag because I'm on the fucking spectrum and being a black man. Because I want that. I want that so bad. And no one is willing to give that to me at times, and it's so fucking hard for me. I mean, damn, my mother, before he passed, he still was able to find love, and he's not even on the spectrum, yet he was able to find love quicker than me. I have to understand how much this means to me, because I have to still deal with this time to time again, because I don't have this, I still deal with that, but now I can see somebody who has the same, deal with the same struggles as I do in dating. And while I hope that he has to find the happiness and love that he wants, I still have to deal with the fact that I still can't find that myself, even after 15 years, because it's so fucking hard for me because of the fact that no matter how much and what it's hard for me to even find that love myself. And I just wanted someone who looks like me and deals with the same things I do in social interaction and dating, that has gone through the same struggle with me, because nobody out there, I see that, and now I can see that because Logan exists. And I'm so glad, Netflix, you finally did it. You finally listened to someone like me who has been telling you for years that representation needed to be seen. It needed to be seen. And y'all have to understand, that's why it's emotional for me right now, to the point of that, because I'm such a fucking hopeless romantic. I want that so fucking bad. I want it so bad. I'm still wanting it. And now it's just, at least something like this can give me hope to find that happiness because I want it so bad. But it's hard for me because the fact that I didn't see anybody else dealing with that situation. And that's what y'all have to understand. That's why it's emotional for me, even as a black man on the spectrum. So I don't care if this brings me down a peg to some people. Y'all have to understand how much emotionally that means for me because I so want it so bad. And nobody else can ever see it nor understand it except people who are not even in the same range as me. And now I can say somebody else deals with it like me, who looks just like me. And it just makes me so happy. So I know I'm not alone, because I feel so alone, so alone. Oh, Netflix, thank you for finally listening. Thank you for making that representation there is what I needed. And thank you, Logan. Thank you, Logan, for representing for men like me, like you, who deal with this. Because for God's sakes, I know I'm not alone. Thanks to people like you. I thank you so much. Last time last time I was emotional like this, a fucking cartoon representation was there in Young Justice. That's why I can't hate the show. I can't, because I saw that representation in a fucking cartoon. And now I see it in a reality show. Like I said, it's so fucking hard for me to, because I just want love. And it's hard for me because me being the three qualities of what I have, it's hard for me to nobody even give me a shot or even a glance. And it's the one insecurity I have in the whole time. Being the three things of what I am is the biggest insecurity I have, which is why the only thing I can do is just tell other women to feel beautiful themselves. It's the one thing I go a good quality trait. It's my one trait that I can at least know that I can do for women. It's so hard to say that I can be less insecure in myself because it's hard for me because I have to see the fact that no one looks like me to know dealing with that when I am. And it's not even an insecurity on the outside, it's an insecurity on the inside, mentally an insecurity. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore because people like Logan exist. Yeah. Yeah, I have to understand. Y'all know brother's going through something right now with this. Because I want that love so bad. It's just so hard because no one ever wants to give it. That's why it's so hard for me right now because I'm so alone. But at least I know somebody else out there is dealing with that too. It's about fucking time, Netflix. It's about fucking time. Like seriously, took y'all fucking long enough to do this shit. I've been waiting for 10 years for y'all to do this shit. God damn it.